Welcome to Good Morning NAB. Joining us now is Mrugesh Desai from Accedo. He's no stranger to NAB show. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Nice to see you.
Doing great. So go ahead. I'm gonna toss it to you.
Yeah. Well, Mrugesh, I've had numerous conversations with your team about some exciting stuff that you're doing in sustainability. Tell us about the marketplace that you're creating.
Yeah. So firstly, with sustainability, we're thinking about our own attributes, our own goals. We want to certainly be a more sustainable company ourselves. That means thinking long and hard about shows we travel to. NAB is, of course, an important one, but that doesn't mean we have to fly out to every single trip in the world. But from a media supply chain perspective, we think ourselves and other partners in the industry can actually contribute in a significant way in really reducing the carbon footprint when it comes to devices. So if you think about your average U.S. consumer as an example, they're leveraging multiple devices in the household. Each of those are consuming a ton of energy, and if every single media partner in the supply chain can actually reduce the carbon footprint and the device manufacturers themselves, that will significantly actually contribute to sustainability initiatives for our industry. So that's where we're really focused on, and we've created a marketplace to really boost awareness of how other partners can actually contribute as well.
You have taken quite a leadership role in sustainability, and we appreciate that for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And so, in addition to sustainability, what are some of the other motivations for your new managed services offering?
Yeah, so if you think about the 20 years that Accedo's been in business, so we're actually celebrating 20 years as a company this year. We started out our journey as really, app designers and app builders, and we do that very, very well. But then we migrated and moved to being more systems integrators and working with all the wonderful partners out there at NAB. But the next step in our evolution is really about managed services, which means not only deploying great technology with partners like AWS, but also being able to manage the operations of running an OTT service for our customers. I think with the media industry really being focused on cost transformation and being focused on the bottom line, more and more of our customers are really sort of feeling the pinch and trying to understand how they can be more efficient. And we think we can actually remove that burden from them by both managing technology and operations, and allow them to really focus on content acquisition, content production, and really monetizing their services rather than running the day-to-day of a very complex technology ecosystem.
So how is Accedo contributing to digital and OTT sports?
Yeah, so we actually have a great pedigree in working with sports services over the last 10 years or so, both in North America and elsewhere. But one of the advancements we've made, and something we're showcasing at NAB, is something we call Accedo Build for Sports. So we've actually enhanced our app frameworks to include a lot of the different sports UX components you would expect for a digital service, a modern digital service. So of course, all the video attributes, but things like sports widgets for stats, scores, schedules, and then also really exciting stuff like social watching and other fan engagement functionality. So that's something we have brought to the show. It's available on all types of device platforms, including extended reality, which we think will be the next leap for fan engagement with sports.
A lot to talk about with Accedo, because you guys also recently acquired Easel TV. I want to learn more about that.
That's correct. So there's been a few acquisitions Accedo's done over the years, Easel TV being the most recent, a UK-based company that really had a great portfolio of UK-based OTT services. So firstly, it's a great group of customers we're bringing into our portfolio. We'll be migrating some of those onto our Accedo One platform. And this also enhances our presence in the UK market.
Circling back, if you are not familiar with the Accedo sustainability marketplace, I encourage any partners and vendors to look into that, because it's a meaningful movement that's happening in the space.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Mrugesh, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
And thank you guys for hosting us, and thanks for being a great partner.
Pleasure to have you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Appreciate it.